correct. Exceptions are. This is a good thing. This is why I need everybody in the chat. Hey, I gave you a problem that read 2 plus 2 plus 2. We know the answer is 6. Now let me ask you this, Faith. What's another way that we can solve this problem without doing all this repeated addition? There we go. All right, Faith. Yep. And I like the way that you wrapped that back around, Faith. So we're going to divide. What am I dividing, Faith? Great job. What am I dividing? Think about it one more time. We want to get our v by itself. So in order to get this v by itself, what do you think we need to divide? Yep. Exactly. Perfect. So we're going to divide our 2v by 2, and what else are we going to divide by 2, Faith? Think about what you just told me. So are we going to multiply 8 times 2, or are we going to, what are we going to do? There we go. Okay. So now we have 2v divided by 2 equals 8 divided by 2. We know that this cancels out. V equals 4. Michelle, how can we check this answer to make sure that we got the right answer? What do we need to do? Faith and Elena, I want you to answer the same question, but just do it in the chat for me. It's okay, Faith. Faith, what I was asking Michelle, I think Michelle, you there? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, she just came back. Cool. So I'm gonna ask it again because I think she has stepped away to get a drink of water or something. How can we check this word, Michelle? So we have that our v we solve for our unknown variable, right? Oh, she went to get lemonade, not water. Even better. I wish I had some lemonade. So we have v equals 4. How can we check this answer, Michelle? We know our unknown variable. We solved our value for our unknown variable. How can we go back then and check this answer to make sure we got the right answer?
You have to replace v with 4 and add it all up.
All right, so let's check this out. Lead me in the right way, in the right direction. So I'm gonna replace my v with what? Yep.
4.
Yep, absolutely. So now we have 2 times 4 plus 1 equals 9. 8 plus 1 equals 9. We add 8 plus 1 together. 9 equals 9. Michelle, because 9 equals 9, what do we know? Anytime we check our answer and the left side is equal to the right side, what does that mean?
That 4 is the correct answer.
Absolutely. So if you ever find the value for your unknown variable, then you go back and you plug that into your original equation, and your left side equals your right side, you know you have the right answer. All right? Great job, Faith. It is correct. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go now to number 2, our second equation. By number 2, I mean, yes, Faith. Yep, exactly. Number 2, I mean 3p minus 2. Let me make sure I put a, they don't have a star or nothing like that. All right, we'll put this arrow. We're working on this bad boy right here. I'm gonna start up the timer again. I'm gonna give us a minute and 30 seconds. What I want you to do, using the steps that we've been reviewing this whole time, I want you to go through this equation and solve for our unknown variable. Solve for our unknown variable. The reason I say it like that is because when you get to the unit test, or when you get to 8th and 9th grade, you also need to know what somebody says when they're saying solve for the unknown variable. Starting my clock right now. Daryl, I need to hear from you, buddy. I haven't heard anything so far. Glad that you showed up, but I need to hear something, man. Need to know that you're there. Everybody else, great work. Michelle, I think that you did everything right. Just check your math one more time. I believe you did all your steps right, Michelle. But just I want you to just check that last one. There we go. There we go, Faith. Now, Faith, realize we're not just changing that sign. What we're doing is we're actually adding that to our left side as well. See, Faith, this is why I love these groups, right? Because I can see what the misconceptions are. So, Faith, everybody else, you can just keep working, all right? What we're not gonna do, Faith, is change this to this, right? It made so much sense now what you're doing, Faith. I used to do the same thing. It makes so much sense. We're not changing that sign. What we're doing, Faith, is we're figuring out what's being done here, and then we're doing the opposite. So in a sense, it should really look like that's our timer. Everybody else just hang tight. It should look like this, Faith, and everybody else. That's how your first step should be set up. Maybe the way, like maybe when we put the number under our original equation, maybe that's what's throwing everybody off. So your first step should look just like this. 3p minus 2 plus 2 equals 1 plus 2. These coming from the fact that we're looking at what type of math is being done. We see this subtract 2, we know that's subtraction. We know we therefore need to do the opposite in order to get this 3p by itself. So, Faith, I'm not gonna lie to you. That might be one of those situations where it just happens to be working out. Or, all right, you know what, Faith? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to do it the way you've been doing it for the rest of your problems, and then let me know what answer you get. Let's do it that way. Because I'm a firm believer in if it isn't broke, don't fix it. So I want you to go through using the steps that you were using for the first one. Let me know what you get as your answer, and then we'll go from there. Elena and Michelle, I'm gonna give you about 30 more seconds as well. Send me your answers in the chat. Michelle, like I said, looking at the answer you gave me, I think you were super close. I think that just on that last step, I think you got to recheck your math. Faith, we're gonna figure this out. Let me make sure I get all the answers in the chat though, okay?